I always bash Queens.
Yeah,
But we all agree like Staten Island, like,
yeah, I used to be like that. Yo, I'm from
Yeah.
LES, and then they were
Yeah.
like, and then I have like coworkers or friends. Oh
Les?
yeah, I live in LES too. Like, no,
Oh,
bitch. I'm from the 80s, the
L-
90s LES when it was real, before the gentrification.
you adopted it. You were born in it.
It's changing the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
You are.
It's better, safer, it's more options.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it was
This is good and bad.
it
parts.
was fun ish growing up in the 80s, 90s, and that's the way it was. I mean, but then again, it could be through rose-colored glasses
mean-
because I was a kid.
You mean it's really fun looking over your shoulders?
I mean, I
I don't
would say
think that
it-
was
Hey, yo, run that JanSport.
Yeah.
Let me get them strings off your bag.
I mean, it made us who
Yeah.
we are, right?
Yeah, it did.
So I mean,
Yeah.
we probably wouldn't be like how we are if we grew up in the LS how it is now. So
Yeah.
that's why I would say is a good and a bad for it. But which one would I prefer to grow up or raise a family in? The current iteration, of course.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: a lot of people are getting it twisted. Just because there are a lot of nice shops, more, I guess, less diversity in the neighborhood, aka more white people, right? And then it's a fact. Like, there's just more white people in Chinatown now than ever before, living in Chinatown.
True. Yeah.
Right, and in the ghetto areas of near the projects, right, neighboring it, or they're living in the projects itself because somebody in the project is subleasing their
Oh yeah, you heard that
apartment.
story too? All right, yeah, I read that.
It's a
yeah.
normal. It's been going on since we were kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it
know,
has?
that's
I
how
thought it was
they
a
make
recent
money.
thing.
They'll pay like
Oh.
$300-$400 rent.
Right,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and then they'll charge
Double
I
that
guess
amount and they'll still make
triple, like
more.
$1,500.
You know what?
2,000.
I thought it was a recent thing because now the neighborhoods are getting like gentrified. That's why people outside the neighborhood would want to rent a spot, like a
Right, but
a
it's
place.
an illusion. Don't forget.
Yeah.
It's an illusion of safety. Just because that's my point. You're seeing all these shops. It looks nice. It's somewhat clean for New York, right? There's a lot less graffiti, and there aren't like 20, 30 people hanging out on the block downstairs. But you still got people that are real. You got animals in there. Like, these guys are, they're raised. They're very hardcore, man. I mean, you guys know some of these people, and I mean, these guys are freaking animals. And if they see somebody, if they're in a bad mood and they see someone, boom. Or if, they get in a disagreement or someone says something to them, they're not going to back down. Especially they're going, this is my neighborhood. I was born in the darkness. So they're trying to come up in here. So there's right now the crime rate has been going up around there. I think some of these people are fighting back. They're robbing a lot of these people. They're taking iPhones. They're sticking up males. Like, they're not even like going for like easy targets. They're going after grown ass men in their 30s or late 20s in their prime and going, hey, give me an iPhone. Give me your sneakers. I like your Jordans. Go. Run it. I like them Yeezys. Let's go. And there's just so much crime around that area right now. It's insane. There's someone that's murdered right in the projects. I mean, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of things come up in LES.
That's unfortunate that people are, those things happen and people get hurt. But I also think it's like the have and have-nots. Obviously there's income inequality as well that plays a role into that. It's sort of like, you have something I want, I'm going to take it from you instead of, having the opportunities and then, okay, I want to work to get something like that, right? And that gentrification, I think, plays a role into that. So, I mean, I think cities they have a responsibility to kind of fill that gap.